interesting parking spot. Kind of makes me think of the news I read today, which has a lot of people using technology or vehicles or whatever in a really dumb way. Just to make you think, you can't just restrict something just because of a few select people. But tomorrow is Canada Day, and I'm still not sure exactly what places I want to visit. I think I have a good idea where I want to go in the evening, but during the morning time, I'm not really sure yet. I know there's a lot of places to visit, but obviously I can't be everywhere. So where to go? Where to go? I'm trying to think of places where I could potentially fly the drone to as the incentive to kind of choose the place to go. Probably waking up really early though, depending on wherever I'm going. But if there's anybody that's interested in seeing something in Canada Day, like within here in BC or Canada in general, feel free to let me know. I'll hopefully publish this vlog early. So yeah, I'll read the comments in the really early morning. So if there's a change, then I'll go there just based on some requests and stuff too. The first cool thing I read about using tech in a good way, you guys remember the other day, we were talking about things like how can people keep a drone up in the air for longer, and people were using like, I don't know, gas-powered drones to keep it up for 5 days. But there's this one that says Facebook recently had like their drone up in the air for about, 1 hour and 46 minutes in the air. And I believe this one they're doing it through things like solar power and everything like that. Now, according from what I read, this drone was actually meant to provide internet access, I guess, to areas that normally wouldn't have it. Like it says here, drones with solar panels sent 18 to 27 kilometers into the stratosphere. They form a chain using sunlight to power engines and internet equipment. Data is sent from the ground to one aircraft through radio frequency or laser, which then transmits internet signals through lasers to other drones. Drone sends internet signals to users on the ground through radio frequency signals. So it's kind of cool as a way to provide internet access. And the crazy thing is, it says they intend to fly this thing for like 90 days straight, like the ultimate goal. Holy, can you guys imagine flying a drone for 90 days straight? Here we are for like the Mavics and stuff. It's like, what, 27-minute flight times? Wow, I know some of you guys always say you wish I guess you had the endurance to do like some of the hikes and stuff I do, but you just look at stuff like that. I mean, just everyone has such a different challenge in life. I mean, at least you have like the 2 legs to walk on and everything, right? But again, it reminds me of why I use techs like the drones, because people don't have the same opportunity to do the same things. So don't restrict the tech, because you never know how it could benefit like other people. Not everybody has like that. For example, the full 2 legs where they can go hiking and get the views. So drones can be a great way to do that, as an example. Well, that's one of the things I wanted to do on the Canada Day, try to experience as many diverse things as possible, because as all you know, I'm a big fan of trying to experience different cultures and everything like that, because you just have to open up your mind. Don't be afraid of things you don't understand, and that includes tech. I don't think that sign's any use here. The heck, is there a movie company here today? Yeah, these are the type of things you'd normally need to shoot, I guess, more aerial shots and all that, as opposed to just having the drone. I guess all this made all the ducks and stuff move all over here. Getting married a day before Canada Day. I know people often joke that they get married on an actual holiday, so that way they'll never forget the anniversary. And the crazy piece of news I read in terms of people using, like, say, things like vehicles or tech in a really dumb and whatever, like, I can't even explain it. In this case, it was someone here in BC. There was a construction flagger, basically a person who's supposed to control the traffic, like stop cars. So a person, I guess, for whatever reason, got irritated that they were stopped and they couldn't, like, I guess, proceed. Now, if you're squeamish, you may want to look away, but man, look at what this person did, like the driver. Are many of you like me just lost for words that the person actually did that? I mean, that's just an example too, where, man, dumb people can use anything like in a really bad way. Like I would imagine there, people often compare like drones to vehicles. I would assume a car is a lot deadlier in general, and like there, you don't expect people to drive cars like that or use it in that way, right? Like in terms of like things like regulations and all that, I would imagine it's kind of counterproductive to make something specific for cars in that sense as a punishment. I mean, that should just classify as whatever we have already, like assault with a deadly weapon or whatever. Like that person should be punished to the full extent. I don't think you need something specific for cars like to do that. And I hope people realize that, like, you know, for things like the drones too, but in that case, holy cow, like I really do hope that person gets punished to the full extent of the law. To me personally anyways, in situations like those, it should come down to intent, like how the person was using the item in general. Like if the person was flying, like in my opinion, like the drone like for fun and they didn't mean any harm, open space like this, then no problem. But if they're purposely flying it into someone just to, I don't know, for whatever reason to harm them, then yeah, punish them to the full extent, just like with this car. I mean, it's one thing for a person's driving a car just for traveling, just for normal use, and purposely trying to run into someone. Holy, I treat that almost the same as using, like, you know, a firearm or something like that against someone. Right, and for the drone practice today, let's try capturing some footage to try some of those fancy editing just to see if it would work. Alright, hopefully those shots worked out. You guys would have seen it by now. Always looking to try to do the most cinematic stuff when I'm on the journeys and all that. Now to finally try to decide what to do for Canada Day tomorrow. And again, anyone have any comments or feedbacks, write it before I read it in the morning because I'll be venturing off. Alright, see you guys later.